Hello boys and girls, it's me, Koyoshi here, welcoming you back to our blind playthrough of Detective Pikachu Returns for Switch. In the last video, well, we're still trying to figure out how to get Pikachu out of prison. We've been playing as Solo Tim for a while, but we also had a good moment with Detective Pikachu by himself as well. So now we're just trying to get him out of jail somehow. So, oh, I just realized I haven't gotten in here yet. This might actually have what we're looking for. Yeah, I completely forgot about this. This makes sense. This is probably where the actor is. What a quiet Pokemon. Do you know what it is, Rachel? Yes, this is Hatena, and almost never shows itself in front of humans. Well, it's pretty quiet back here in the parking lot. I suppose not a lot of people come here. This Pokemon only appears in front of people with calm-hearted minds. I say that describes you, Tim. It must have popped out to see you. You say so. Wait, this Hatena might be the Pokemon the quiz professor is talking about. I was just thinking the same thing. It could be. Let's go tell her. Yep. That's what I thought. Now the real question is, how are we gonna find this other Pokemon? Okay, nothing there. This guy has a new exclamation point.
Excuse me?
Can you think of any Pokemon able to make itself look like a different one? Yes, I once met an old lady who had a Diddle for a partner. Pretty sure she even lived there on 2nd Avenue if memory serves. Really, thanks very much. Let's keep asking around. Alright, well, let's go back to as Professor. Answer is Hatena, right? Oh, so you did get it. Well done and congratulations. Probably noticed this already, but Hatena prefers areas without a lot of people. The emotions of ours are constantly flowing into its head, so run away if it develops strong feelings. You'll be very good at emotional regulation if you hope to have Hatena as a partner. Sounds like a really sensitive Pokemon. Hatena would have appeared there if I had been by myself. Well, that's all for today's quiz. Excellent job getting every answer right. Perfect. Alright. So we're done this area for now. Now we have to talk to everyone again. Oh, Dill, dearie. Just heard something there. Huh? I'm pretty sure I said that. Diddle, dearie. Hey, did you hear someone calling for something? Diddle? Where could it be? Bet that's Diddle's partner. I think the voice is coming from back here. Let's go check. Perfect. There you are.
Excuse me?
You weren't here before. Hello there. Do you mind if I ask you some questions? Sure, go right ahead. I've been so lonely. It's nice to have a distraction. What's troubling you? What's wrong? You see, my dear Diddle went missing a while ago. So that was your voice we heard just now? So I've been looking for it everywhere, but I just can't find it. I'm worried sick. I hope it shows up again soon. You know, thanks for trying to cheer me up. I really do miss my Diddle. Diddle loves to play by using Transform. It turns into all sorts of things. It's actually very good at using Transform. It can only intimidate when it sees it with its own eyes. So it gets the shape a bit wrong, but that just makes it even cuter. So we found out who owns Jill, at least. That poor woman. She said Diddle's been missing for a while now, right? I know it fits the profile but what we've been searching for, but it could have really gotten tangled up in all these instances. Sassel, yeah. Is there any way to be sure? Yes, I can ask Pikachu. Ask Pikachu? Yeah, it's about time for my visit with him. So I'll talk with... You know, let's just go see how he's doing. Sure, I could join on the visit even though I'm not his partner? Yeah, it should be fine. Come on, let's go. So now I have to go all the way back here. There's no fast travel option in this game. After seeing that on pretty much every other game I've played up to this point, it feels kind of interesting, actually. Having to walk all the way there It's basically like real life in a way. Sort of. Like in real life, except for specific options, we don't really have a fast travel option yet. It still takes a little while to get from place to place. You'd be surprised. It's been on the rise lately. Take care of yourself. Excuse me, I'd like to ask a few questions if that's alright with you. Something wrong? I'm actually looking for people who've been handling Pokemon Detainer. That's not one of my assignments. My duties keep me here at the station. Can we get in touch with someone who has been assigned to Pokemon Detainer? Why don't you try asking 2 officers in the parking lot up back? So he pretty much just tells us the same that we were told earlier. If for some reason we forgot about it. But there was no point in that otherwise. Okay.
Manic.
No, aren't you alive, Manepchick? Rachel, you're not even nervous around police Pokemon? Let me say our Pokemon partner visitation rooms. Visits are around in the afternoons. You can visit part of a mesa twice per day, but they cannot be consecutive visits. Are you ready to visit your partner? Then follow me. Okay, then.
Yes.
This is the visitation room. I feel a little nervous in here. Oh yeah, it's your first time here. Wait. What is it, Tim? Nothing. Could you actually wait a second for me, Rachel? Thanks. What do I do? I'm keeping the fact that Pikachu and I can speak to each other secret. What's Rachel going to think when she sees me talking to him? If we're gonna keep investigating there, I should just tell her the truth. Are you okay, Tim? Like you're thinking awfully hard.
Rachel, there's something I want to tell you.
Interesting. So now he does it.
Sounds pretty serious.
Now he tells her.
I don't expect you to believe me, but the truth is, I can understand everything Pikachu says.
Huh? No, it must be shocking to hear someone say a thing like that. Believe me, I understand. Amazing. Huh? That's incredible, Tim. I'm so jealous that you can communicate with Pokemon. Said you've been solving cases with Pikachu. You really meant it, really. How are you able to talk to him? Do you know how that happened? Honestly, I'm not sure myself. He's the only Pokemon I can understand, too. Interprets for me when I'm speaking to other Pokemon. Wow, Pikachu's very clever. Must be your strong bond of trust with Pikachu that lets you understand him. We were able to talk as soon as we met. Then maybe you just instinctually understood each other's feelings from the start? Yeah, maybe. Pretty amazing yourself, you know. You've studied so much about Pokemon, and it's clear much you care about them. Thanks, Tim. I really appreciate you saying that. I always felt that way, and that I want to understand Pokemon better and have them understand me as well. Always, huh? Yeah. Pokemon rescued me when I was just a little kid, you know?
Once, when I got lost in the forest in Bamboo Burrow,
Oh.
an Ursa ring helped me out.
An Ursa ring?
That's right. I was cold, lonely, and crying, but it stayed by my side and kept me safe. I know that Ursa ring helped me because it could understand what I was feeling. And that's why I wholeheartedly believe that Pokemon and humans can understand each other's feelings. My mother. I learned that from her.
Understanding each other's feelings. That's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that day so clearly. The Ursa and I really connected back then, heart to heart. When I told Mama and Papa about it, they said that humans and Pokemons were always meant to be that close. But Papa's changed. Imagine stuff is so unlike him when done nothing wrong. Understand how you feel, Rachel. Thanks, Tim. I think I have to talk to him. Pikachu will get here soon. I may not be able to understand him, but it'll be a relief to just see him safe and sound. Yeah, that's when I visited him yesterday. Here's Pikachu.
Hey.
If Tim's making any progress in his investigation. Hey Tim, thanks for coming to see me. I'm glad to see you're okay, Pikachu. Oh, Rachel's here too. Hey Tim, are you sure it's okay? See us talk like this? About that, I actually just told Rachel our secret a minute ago. She knows that you and I could talk to each other. Wow, that was pretty bold of you. Did she even believe you? Yeah, she even said she was jealous. No, that's a relief. Rachel's a bit of an odd one, isn't she? Either way, there's still an officer in the room, so we should keep it down. Yeah, I know. Hey, let's get straight to the point. I got something to report to you, Tim. Help from the other Pokemon and the taverns. Now I can see into all sorts of different places in the police station. Well, that's fantastic. Good thing you figured out how to get along with them. Not the best sense or anything, but I guess that's okay. There's something else I want to talk to you about too. Come on, let's pull our information. Hey, what have you found? It's a photo of the incident occurring at Fountain Plaza, checking out. It's a Pikachu. And I got... Yo, it's not me. The other Pikachu's the real culprit. But that's your hand in the picture. Yeah, somebody must have got it specifically. I mean, but it isn't obvious that it isn't me, right? Right, you got stripes on your back, but the Pikachu in the photo doesn't have any. See, I'm curious about that thing on its hat. It's the same device that I've got on my back right now, too. Starting to say yesterday about those devices based on a test that I gathered. I'm pretty sure they're meant to keep Pokemon pacified. If I'm going berserk, you mean? Hey! You able to track down the real culprit, the other Pikachu? No, we found some tracks, but they trailed off. I don't know where it went. Too bad. You've been able to prove your innocence yet. Hey, no need to apologize. I know you're trying your best. If you couldn't find it, you couldn't find it. What's important is what you do next. Yeah, and as for that devil of yours, I chanced that a different Pokemon was impersonating you. You think so? Now that's an intriguing theory. Pikachu, what kinds of Pokemon are helping you in there? There's lots of them, but the most helpful one is Luxray. He's a bit rough around the edges, but he can see through objects and use powerful electric moves. Interesting. Vision Feint sounds pretty handy, but if he knows strong vegetative moves, let me stop you right there. I don't think the Luxray is the culprit at all. The BBB wouldn't have any cause to arrest me in the first place. Yeah, good point. Never mind, see. Luxray asked me to pass on a message for you. What is it? It's me. Wants to know how his friend Mighty Anna is doing out there. The two of them got in a fight, and Luxray's worried about what happened in the aftermath. He says Mighty Anna usually hangs around Second Avenue. Got it. I'll keep an eye out for Mighty Anna and let you know how he's doing. Thanks, Tim. Hey. Any guesses about what Pokemon was pretending to me? I have an idea, but I need to consider all the possibilities. Let's see.
Let's think.
Well, before we do that, let's talk. How did you talk with Pikachu go? As it turns out, he's been investigating a police station top to bottom. Oh, just like a spy. I'm a great detective. Okay. So let's think it over. Pikachu in the photo doesn't have any stripes on back. That must be because Pikachu is actually a Diddle that isn't good at using transform and can only intimidate what it can see. Diddle, yeah, huh? Yeah, Diddle could have made itself look like me. Partner said that Diddle can only copy things it can see. Seems why there were no stripes on Pikachu's back in the photo. But I looked in every detainment cell. I didn't see a Diddle in any of them. That's strange. If it were detained, it should be in a detainment cell. Guess I better search the other rooms in the station. It's possible that a Diddle must have committed this. The PV and police have been using Diddle, then they're definitely up to no good. So that's it. What is it, Tim? Found out about several times when I was investigating. He seemed to be examining the scene of a crime which already had a culprit. That's kind of suspicious. Don't want to suspect Brad, but I can't help but wonder what he was up to. Yeah, Brad may be a bit of a jerk, but we've known him for 2 years now. I don't like having to think of him as a suspect, but you need to look up what he's been up to, Tim. Now, you're a detective, aren't you? You're not trying to bring Brad down, you're only trying to uncover the truth. Yeah, you're right. Get into those cube-shaped devices, too. I understand their function to pacify Pokemon, but that alone doesn't explain everything. You're right. Chewing the photo damaged the Soapbook statue. The devices may have some other function as well. Okay. What Brad was doing at the crime scenes. I suppose you could just ask him, but if it was up to something shady, he might just give us the runaround. In case, we maybe should ask the other police officers. Agreed, you might want to ask people in the city what they think of him, too. So how... about how those cube-shaped devices are. I keep losing my memory here in the police station, so I really don't know much about them. Try asking people in the city about them. I'm sure there are people who've seen those attached to Pokemon. Try hear what they've got to say. Okay, so when you talk to him, it just says busy time is over. She had more time. Good luck with your investigation. Not this, darn it. What is it, Pikachu? It's just like yesterday, a feeling when I'm about to lose my memories. Body's moving on its own. Pikachu. It's no use. He was walking kind of strange just now. He was like that after our first visit, too. I'm worried about him. I will say, this might be one of the longest chapters we've had to do so far. And they're named by the case that you're on this time. Alright. If they've segmented days each into evenings and afternoon and morning, that's a big deal. That alone tells you this is probably the longest chapter in the whole game, maybe. So there are two things we need to do. First, find Brad. You can look into what those cube-shaped devices actually do. Find that man we saw in the plaza. You know him, right? Hope you don't end up squaring off against each other because of his craves. Yeah, that'd be pretty scary, but we don't know for sure yet. That'll even happen. Let's just concentrate on uncovering the truth. Bane, if we see Mightyana, we need to check and see how it's doing. Mightyana? Pikachu asked me to check on it. Hey, it's friends with a Luxray in the station. Wow, you talked about that? It just sounded like Pika Pika to me. Yeah, that's normal. I'm pretty sure I'm the weird one here. Weird, Tim. Exceptional. Hey, thanks, Rachel. I'm glad I opened up to you. Detectives? Guess we shouldn't keep talking here. No, that's fine. Were you talking about Brad just now? Yeah, there's something I'd like to ask you about. Well, if you're looking for Brad, you just headed out to 2nd Avenue on new orders. Really? Thanks for letting us know. Okay, to 2nd Avenue, right? Let's go hear what Brad has to say. There's something different here. Big night. When we get to the campsite, you're in charge of getting a fire going. You look happy. Looking forward to camping trip, old guy? Alright. Doesn't seem to be paying any attention to us. SOCOM really does march on its own tune, does it? So, we're pretty much just more exciting now, or rather investigating, which is actually what we should be doing anyways. Oh, this guy was in here before. Let's talk to him. Goodbye, Machamp. Aren't his muscles a sight to behold?
Machamp!
Alright. Certainly looks extremely strong. Check out those muscles.
Excuse me?
May I ask the questions? Something the matter? Anything unusual happen in the city today? By unusual, I mean, we respond to incidents every day. With so many Pokemon-related incidents lately, it feels like things are anything but usual. It's like a lot to deal with. It may be a lot, but it's my job. All I can do is keep doing my best. Danger rears its head. You can trust the Rhyme City Police to protect it.
Excuse me?
Excuse me, I was hoping to ask about something. Did anything unusual happen in the city today? Well, there were a number of incidents. Would you like to tell each one? Visiting them all could take a while. You have much detail. I'm just looking for more general information. Sorry to trouble you. It sounds like your department is really busy. Oh, it's not trouble at all. Anything the piece of our fine today. Okay. Set to find hits in a place like this. Let's not bother it.
Excuse me?
Thank you for your help earlier. Mind if I ask you some questions? Are you to ask about my inventive again? No, this time it's about something else. Anything strange happened today after we talked? Say it, and Impendimp still hasn't come back. I wonder what the poor little guy's doing in the police station right now. Yeah, me too. He could be lonely in there. Worried that he's getting up to his usual pranks and causing trouble for the police. He's always got so much excess energy to burn. I can only hope he behaves himself and gets let out soon. Alright. I don't know what to do. Hey, okay. Well, I live on a back street just off of Flatton Plaza, you see. Just walked through the plaza on my way home, but now whenever I walk through the plaza, I keep hearing this strange voice. Strange voice? Turn around to see who's making it. There's never a soul in sight. Do you think it's a ghost? Of course not. I'm sure there's a logical explanation. As so, but until I know what that voice is, so it's too creepy for me to go anywhere near. In case of Rhyme City Ghost, it doesn't make you curious, Tim? It sure does. Let's investigate. It's for your help. All I want is to feel safe enough to walk for the plaza again. Alright. Pair more questions for the next quiz. I hope you're looking forward to it as much as I am. Heh, sure can wait. I called the police, so I'm sure they'll do something about it soon. Police can take care of this quickly. You shouldn't go this way. It's dangerous. Did something happen? Zag, your Pokemon back there. We should probably leave it alone for a while. What do you think, Tim? It sounded like a police officer came this way. I think Brad must have gone this way, and so we should. So just keep an eye out for that angry Pokemon. Yeah, we're gonna have to detain this Pokemon properly. It's Brad. It's like he's just about to detain a Pokemon. Hey, this is my Diana. I was supposed to look at. Hey, Diana, wait, Tim, isn't that? Yeah, it's Pokemon Pikachu asked me to check up on. Lexer's fan. Oh, if it isn't our great detective. You're welcome to observe, but don't get in our way. This Mariana is preventing the residents from passing through. It's the same Mariana was previously involved in an altercation with Alexei. The Pokemon poses a clear threat to the public. I'm afraid detain it until we can calm it down. Wait, Brad. Wait, you're the mayor's daughter, aren't you? Yeah, I'm Howard Startle. Radio. Just look at this Mariana, Brad. The poor thing is injured. So at least treat its wounds before you take it in. Don't you feel sorry for me now? I'll make sure it receives treatment after we've taken it to the station. Well, that's how you know it worked. We'll treat Mariana ourselves then. Too. My, who knew you were so talented? Tim, let's get out from a Pokemon. Are we even sure there's a Pokemon that can out? We'll go find one right now. I'm sure there's one in the city somewhere. Chansey or an Audio or an Indini or something. Hey, let's have a look around the city. Okay, then. Guessing we have to get a defend as to find this. This is where the one said that they heard the strange voice. Well, I really do hear something. Isn't that a Pokemon crying? Is it? I can't quite tell what species, but it's gotta be a Pokemon. It's coming from, can't be far. Let's take a look around.
Hello! Huh?
Who's that Pokemon? It's Tailo, so that's what was crying out. Sad. Why do you suppose it's making so much noise? Elephant is Tail only recently left its nest. Apparently young Tail often become so lonely and start badly crying out for their parents. Gosh, now I'm kind of worried for it. Don't worry, I'll be sure it's fine. Tail are also known for being gutsy. Keep your spirits up, Tail. Oh then, let's go report what we found. Well, that was easy to take on and all. Slowly but surely we're getting this done. Detective, how did the investigation go? Turns out the voice he heard was a Tails. It was crying out because it only just left its nest so suddenly. What a relief. Now I know there's nothing to worry about when I pass by. Oh, but if it's not too much. Mind introducing yourself to Salem? I'm sure if there's someone checking on it, it would feel safer too. Good idea. I actually just arrived in Ryan City myself. I'll say hello to Taylor whenever I'm on my way home. I hope we can be friends. Thanks. I bet the two of you will become friends in no time. Now, we don't know exactly how many quests there are because it doesn't tell us when it's done. It just tells us how many we've completed. So we don't even know if we got everything or not until we finish off everything. That's one reason why I'm calling a blind playthrough and not 100%.
Lily?
Because we might miss something. For some reason, just breathing the aroma helps me feel calmer. Yeah, that's why they even make their feeling if Ilgan's set. It's too exciting for me, though.
Excuse me?
Good for help, Barry. Do you mind if I ask some more questions? About my Italian? No, this is about something else. Did anything strange happen today after we talked? Italian hasn't come back yet, has he? No, he hasn't. I think he's still at the police station. Shop sure is lonely without Italian. Tell for sure, but I think even the flowers are drooping a bit. Italian always took good care of them. I really hope he can come home soon.
Excuse me?
Thanks for your help earlier. Do you mind if I ask you some questions about my more Pico? Told you everything I know, though this is about something else. Did anything strange happen today after we talked? Not really. So shocked after they took Morpico from me that I could find the patient to do anything else with my day. Did you try going to the police station? You might be able to visit Morpico there. It's not never occurred to me. I'll try visiting tomorrow. Alright, interesting. Let us go in here.
Hey.
Oh, we found another quest by doing this. Hi, Tim. Welcome. Perfect time, actually. I got a favor to ask. How can I help? Can't get the lid off this door. Could you please open for me? Sure, if that's all you need. The lid won't budge. No good, eh? It was worth a shot. I ordered some gourmet preserves to use in my cooking, but I guess you could say I'm in a jam. Strong Pokemon might be able to help open it. Yeah, I think you're onto something there. Can you think of any Pokemon in the area strong enough to open a sesame stubborn Java? The top of my head, but I'll keep an eye out for one. Thanks, Tim. Go ahead and take this jar with you. Okay. Got another one. See an antique form, says Steve before. Always exciting to be a rare Pokemon, isn't it? It's the same thing as before.
Luna?
Hiko looks like she's asking a question. What do you suppose it is? I wonder if she's asking where Pikachu is.
Tip?
I ain't cupboard. The next thing I know, it's back on the table. Whenever I come to eat here after work, all my exhaustion for the day just melts away. This place feels like a second home to me. It's this cafe every day to get more of their coffee. That rich flavor is simply the best. Looks like there's even more Pokemon re-incidents today. It seems they'll never stop. We gotta hurry and figure out what's going on. That is really suspicious, I'll say that much. I think I know exactly where to go. So we're just gonna head there right now. Of course, he's the only one who can open this. Sure, Strong. We come to check out my awesome Machamp. I'm so proud of him. Not exactly. Maybe you can help us out with our problem. See, we've been looking for a Pokemon that can open up this jar jam. I'll have to be a piece of cake. I mean, it's jam, but you get the idea. Give it a twist, then, champ. Great job. He opened the jar like it was nothing. Heh. A little thing like that isn't even a warm-up for my superpowered fire. Thanks a lot. We gotta get this back to Pablo. Alright. Good thing we went in there. We would have missed that otherwise. Good to see you back, Tim. How'd it go? Great. Here, take a look. What Pokemon do you ask for help? And Machamp popped the lid right off for us. And Machamp sounds like that stubborn jar lid never stood a chance. Anyway, I better rip up a little thank you gift with these preserves. Thank you very much, but we can wait until another time. Are you sure? Yeah, we're in the middle of investigation. If didn't get to try some too, I'd never hear the end of it. True that. Well, then I'll hold off on making something until all three of you can stop together. Thanks, Pablo.
Hey.
Hey, Tim, I take it Pikachu's not out yet? No, he's not. Sorry to hear that. He's one of my favorite regulars, so his face gets kind of bloody when he's not around. Me too, honestly. Tim gets slowly when Pikachu's not around too. So the same goes for him, probably. Yeah, let's just go here. Oh, hello there. Do you need something?
Excuse me?
I was hoping to ask you some questions. You'll have to speak up, young man. My ears aren't what they used to be.
Edie.
Alright. Maybe this is the Pokemon we need. Look, Tim, and Deanie. Hey, you two, what do you think you're doing? Look on his earth, Breeze, we need Deanie's help. Is that so? Very well. We should always help one another in times of need. Go with them, and Deanie, you can help them out. Thank you so much. This way, Deanie.
Edie.
Whoa.
Means that my ammo is covered nicely. Not fully, but it's at least stable for now. Trust you. This is enough to put your mind at ease, Rachel. Appreciate you waiting for us to get it treated. There's something I'd like to talk to you about, Brad, before you take my away. It's that great, Detective. There's something awful about all these Pokemon detainments the police have been doing. Still, incident was caught by the surveillance scouts. That's too convenient to be natural. You've noticed, Brad. Innocent Pokemon are being framed. That's what happened to my Pikachu, and he can't be the only one. Suspicious of the surveillance cameras? But the footage on those cameras is incriminating evidence. It's great, Detective. You found evidence that Pokemon are being frayed. No, not yet. Case I have no choice but to take this Mayana into custody is my duty. Take it away. Yes, sir. Detaining Mayana now, sir.
Aww.
Hope Mayana's okay. Don't be with Pikachu and the others at the station. I'm sure it'll be fine. This is all just so frustrating. We couldn't even stop Brad. Just had proof. We need to find some. Thank goodness. I'm glad that Mariana finally calmed down. Now we can finally get through here safely. Hey Tim, I bet we could talk to those people right now. You're right. Let's see what they have to say. Thank you for calming that Mariana just now. You really did us a favor. Oh, we actually didn't do too much. Do you mind if we ask you some questions? Oh, what do you mean? Not that device that are used when Pokemon detained. Do you mean those things they stick to their vats? Go, they're pretty hard to miss. Box, kind of reminds me of Volpe over Rubinis. Pokemon seem to really dislike those devices. How can you tell? I saw Pokemon struggling and flailing its revs.
Excuse me?
Anything about Badman Caster? He's the Pokemon lieutenant who was just here. Not really, but he certainly was easy on the eyes. He gives Rhine City's finest a whole new meaning. Yeah, okay. I don't think we're gonna learn anything useful about Brad from these two.
Hey.
What should we do now, Tim? I doubt we'll be able to speak with Brad directly anymore today. Let's start with some other people. Luckily for us, there seem to be a bunch of people out and about. You can learn more about bad in those cube-shaped devices. Oh my gosh, another quest? What do I
Excuse me?
do? Do you need help with something? Right, so, see that building back there? One of my kids accidentally threw a ball up into the roof, but I can't get up there to retrieve it, so I'm not sure what to do. Kidding, I can't even see that high up from there. Skinning the wall is pretty much out of the question. Now I see on Kate, I foolishly promised my kids I'd have their ball back to them by tomorrow. There's gotta be some way to get to it. Any ideas? Actually, I think this calls for some Pokemon help. Now let's go look for a Pokemon that's good at climbing buildings. See what we can do. Please wait here for a bit. Really? Thank you so much. Alright. We need to talk to people about these Pokemon entertainments, but we also need to find out about these cube-shaped devices and Brad all at the same time. What do you need? No man named Brad McCaster who works for the Rhyme City Police. Holland typically wears a blue suit. Oh, he just came to see me earlier. He asked me to tell him about Impidimp. Oh, well, everything. How much Impidimp loves spraying things, his fondness for shiny things, stuff like that. The lieutenant really was a good visitor. He took it all very seriously, but I never figured out exactly why he was asking me all that. See, thanks again for your help. So Brad was asking about an Impidimp who already had been detained. So what is Brad up to? Alrighty then. Let's keep going. In the manor. Well, Brad.
Excuse me?
Do you happen to know Lieutenant McAllister? Of course, we work together on a regular basis. He excels at performing his duties. Patients are so thorough and efficient that Pokemon are tamed almost as fast as the case itself is Zoan. In fact, Lieutenant McMaster has the highest clearance rate in the entire department. Wow, I didn't realize Brad was so highly regarded. Do they use cube-shaped devices when you're detaining Pokemon? Oh yeah, those things. Orders from the PBB to attach them to Pokemon. How did the devices function? Who knows? They never really gave us any details. Something trouble you again? Do you use cube-shaped devices when you're detaining Pokemon? Oh, you must see the Madrid tags. What's a Madrid tag different from any other tag? Really not sure. I think they're really high-tech or something. I mean, they're machines after all. They probably got little computers inside them or something. Do you know anything specific about their function? To say, but not really. I think the higher-ups in the PBB know how they work, though.
Excuse me?
To know Lieutenant McCaster? Yes, of course. The lieutenant's been really throwing himself into his work lately. The thing I noticed, though, is that he's recently been going out and working on his own. It seems the crime that already been solved at that. Would he be doing that? I really couldn't tell you. Well, first we need to go and find that. Come on and help solve that local concern again. We've been getting so many local concerns now, it's crazy. Anyways, we're just gonna do this one next because we know it's 8-Bomb we have to talk to. See, the 8-Bomb at Ryan City are as energetic as ever. Say, these Pokemon are good at cutting cheese, aren't they? Think one could retrieve that guy's ball? Oh, that's a great idea. Hey, 8-Bomb, I was wondering if you could help us. Can you get a ball down up from a rooftop? Please, 8-Bomb, you're the only one who can help.
Alright.
Okay, there it goes. I think we managed to get our feelings across. I hope it manages to get that ball down. Let's go see. So we're getting all sorts of Pokemon help now. I see. Oh, you're the two from earlier. Guess what? After you left, an 8-Bomb appeared and got the ball for me. Helped you out after all. Glad to hear it. I figured you sent it over. It's such a huge help. My kids will be so happy now. Rather give them a stern talking to about taking care of their things. Don't get too hard on them. Kids will be kids. Looks like 8-Bomb wants to play with the ball too. Do you want to play with my kids? They'd be so happy to have an 8-Bomb for a friend. Looks like you're happy to make new friends too, 8-Bomb. Alright.
and D.
Thank you for your help earlier, indeed. Mightyana's doing much better. It's all thanks to you. Has that injured Pokemon got any better? Yes, it's recovering quickly thanks to Dini. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Very welcome. Remember, helping each other out in times of need is the secret to a long life.
Help?
Are you lonely? Don't worry, I'll sure you'll be able to make friends quickly in the city. Thanks for your help earlier, Ferret. I'll be sure to keep my ring nice and secure on my finger from now on. Alright. Up in here. What is it? Do you know a man named Brad McCaster who works for the right city to face? He's tall and typically wears a blue suit. Yeah, I just met him. He came to ask me some questions. Oh, really? About what? Ask me for details on Wakiko's ability. Okay. Saying that Marquiko's appearance and the typing of his reveal changes depending on whether he's hungry or full. Brad came to the same conclusion we did, Tim. It doesn't make sense for Marquiko's reveal to be an electric type if he was hungry when he used it. And what exactly is Brad trying to do? Nothing here. Looks like we only have a few places to check out, so there's very little we could do now. We might have to just deduce and forget about it. No, I guess there is one other place that we can talk to. Do you know a man named Brad McCaster who works for the Rhyme City Police? He's tall and typically wears a blue suit. Oh yeah, the lieutenant just left in fact. Really, do you know what he's doing here? Fan is you actually, investigating the flower display. Elion was accused of vandalizing. Huh. Think out what it was he was muttering to himself the whole time. Just at Fountain Prezzo. Brad sure spends a lot of time returning to the sea of crime. But why is he investigating these crime scenes after the Pokemon have already been detained? It really makes me wonder.
Let's think.
To give an information bad, that's time to organize it and think it through. Investigating the incense on his own. I think he was at a Casey location for future crimes. They usually occur before crime though. Why would we be doing it after? That's a great point. That's a little tricky. Okay, this is the other one I was in. We're the one giving orders to Digital. There's no reason for him to go around asking questions after detaining a Pokemon. So, I think Brad's just investigating the incense like we are. Yeah, I do. Okay. So he was trying to do his own investigation then. Yeah, this was really Says a Pikachu again, are you? You sure are passionate about this place. Actually, that's not why I'm here. Can I ask you a question or two? Things strange happened in the city today. I don't know if it's necessary to call it strange, but there have been several Pokemon radiant incidents. At this rate, they're gonna fill up every detainment room we've got. Pretty stressful for the Pokemon. If they're stressed, we could make it work it out during their daily exercise time. Thank you for letting us know about Lieutenant McCaster. Well, at all. What do you need him for anyway? Oh, I just remembered something about the incident Pikachu was involved in. Thought I could help with the investigation, so I wanted to tell the lieutenant in person. Understood. Thank you for reporting whatever info we can. Do you know anything about those cube-shaped devices being put on Pokemon as they're retained? Haynes, I heard they're management tames. I don't quite understand how they work, but they're pretty interesting. The moment a Pokemon is outfitted with a device, it goes to police without any resistance. Really? The Pokemon do that on their own? Yeah, it's much safer when they aren't violent.
Let's think.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Let's figure out what those cube-shaped devices really are. Pokemon devices attached to their backs immediately complied with whatever place told them. Are those devices capable of controlling Pokemon? This makes some sense. Might actually be capable of controlling Pokemon. You really think so? I don't know. We don't have any evidence yet, of course, but it seems way based off of what we heard. If that's true, then Ditto was forced to obey someone else's orders. Yeah, that's terrible. Yeah, I just need to find this Ditto wherever the heck he went. So orchestrating the crimes was controlling Ditto. How would they be able to go around giving orders? Based off all the witness statements so far, it's not clear whether anyone was directing Ditto's actions. True. Had to have been someone at the crime scenes talking directly to Ditto, right? Really can't think of any other method they could have used. Maybe a witness saw someone giving out orders. Yeah, we should ask around.
Okay.
This is the culture, and we got that tip Ditto too. We should tell Pikachu as soon as we can. At night, would they even let us see him? The officer at the reception just said we could visit up to twice a day. As long as the station's open, I'll think it'll be fine. I say before we do that, let's just save the game and call it quits, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys have enjoyed this playthrough so far. It's a little bit interesting. It's also nice and relaxing. It's not really tough. It's more of a puzzle game than anything. It's more about investigation work, actually, more than anything. Which in itself is almost like puzzly in nature. Anyway, see you guys later. Bye.